Hi everyone. For my video, I'm going to do a screencasting of how to set up Plickers cards for your classroom. So I'll be using WeVideo for the screencasting. Plickers cards look like this, and they're used to record student responses. I typically use it for exit tickets or surveys, something with multiple choice. So these you can get online. I have these cut in half and laminated, so I can reuse them without any issue. So after you get those cards, you have to set up a Plickers account and just go onto Google. Mine's already set up, so it goes straight to my library. So from here, once you sign up, you would add a new class and create that class. And we're going to go ahead and add a few students so you can do some grading. I just saw John Wick. It was a great movie, so I'm going to make Halle Berry. And all right, if I could spell their name. John Wick, my first two students. So once you have that set up, now, before the exit ticket or survey, Hallie would be getting the first Plickers card, and John Wick would be getting Plickers card number 2. And it's pretty straightforward in terms of how to use them. And once that's done, you just got to set up some questions. So you'd go to your library to create a couple. I've created a couple just for the sake of time. But once you click on New Set, essentially looks like this. I've just added this question and this picture and designated a correct answer. But before any editing, it looks like this. You can use it in survey mode or in graded mode. So I'll use this first question in graded mode. And since we've already added our class, we can go ahead and add this to the queue. This is where you're going to get your list of classes, and you can select which class you want to take that particular question. Go ahead and click Algebra 1A, and then you click on it. And this is when you would display or mirror your desktop to your classroom so that they could see this. And they would be working in a workbook and solving any question or what have you. What you're going to be seeing as a teacher are these Plickers cards come up, and I'm going to go ahead and try to record this through the computer screen. The camera is really good and worked really well, so hopefully it'll pick it up pretty quick. So we got Hallie's response because she's student number 1, and let's try to get John's response there. All right, so what they would be seeing as well, in addition to the screen, is once they get their question tallied, Hallie would see, okay, my question is up there, so she would put her Plickers card down. That way there's no accidental reads. And then John's is up as well. You could choose to show their answer or not show an answer, so you could hide that if you like. After a few seconds or minutes, you could reveal the answer. You would see here that Hallie got it right and John missed it. You could also hide this as well. But what's happening here is it's being logged. But well, before I get to that, if you'd like to show another question, then you just go to the next one and continue as we just did. But to see where they're getting logged, you would go back to your home and you would go here to score sheet, and you would click on the class that you're looking for, and here everything's being logged as they take the test. So over the course of a week, I usually give about 2 to 3 exit tickets, and I would see 2 or 3 here, and I would see the scores according to the student numbers. And from here, I could translate that to scores on my grade book and give them credit for that. However, so that this display doesn't become, overwhelmed with, large and larger number of do nows and exit tickets and surveys, you could choose to archive them and then only have the current week's list of reports here. That way, it's a lot easier to kind of, decipher who got what in any particular week. But that's about it. And from there, you just kind of repeat. It's a really cool tool that I've been using and would like to start using more and more. But please feel free to let me know if you have any questions. And all right, thank you.